Hey guys, let's get right into it. Houston Lock Fairy here with how to do part cleaning properly and also how to do pipe cleaner curls. So the first thing that you want to take note of is that cleaning your parts between the locks helps to separate and train the loose hairs to stay in their separate space. Okay, this is very important. Your finished result will look so much better once you have your parts and your lines cleaned properly. And so cleaning the parts between each lock also shows that you care and that you pay attention to detail. And it's very hard to clean your parts, especially when you're doing your hair yourself at home. You can't really see in the mirror and get those parts clean as possible. So that's why our job as locticians is very, very important. Just from us providing knowledge to our clients and also giving them the service that they cannot do themselves or that's very difficult to do themselves. So what I do is use the larger end of my barber comb to clean the horizontal row, and then it'll make it easier and faster to clean vertically as you separate each lock and retwist. A lock retwist may look like it is tight, but it's not. It should be tight, but not painful. It is all about the product that you use. If you have to use a lot of product on your retwist, then that means you're probably using the wrong product. So go ahead and switch that up and get a better locking gel, you guys. You shouldn't have to slab a huge amount onto your client's hair in order for it to stay slicked down or get all the hairs in so that you can clean your parts. Okay, so what I do is I try to get as clean as possible. And when I say clean parts, that means I'm cleaning up in between each lock how much hair is going into each lock, and if there's stray hairs in between in the parting. So I'm cleaning that up. And less is best when it comes to the product. Always remember, if it's causing a buildup or a residue, that means the product is wrong. Change your product. You shouldn't have to use a lot of it. And if you see a white film building up on your locks and it's even there after you dry, then that means that product is too heavy and that it's causing buildup in your locks and in your client's locks. And you want to try to avoid that as much as possible. Okay. So again, I'm just showing you guys how I go through. I clean up the parts. I use just a tiny dab of the locking gel. I'll go ahead and put what kind of locking gel that I use and that I recommend in the comments. So please be sure to leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think. My Facebook and Instagram, you can find me at Houston Lock Fairy. I'm always on there, guys, so please feel free to send me messages and let me know if you guys want me to show anything else or how you like my video so far. Okay, so what I'm also doing here is I'm retwisting. I'm using a clipless method, and this is how I just roll it over, and it saves a lot of time as well from using clips. Now let's get into the pipe cleaner curls. Okay, this is the fun part, guys. Get ready. So pipe cleaner curls are like a 2-in-1 style. You can wear them with the pipe cleaners in, or you could wear them once you take them out. But remember, the longer you keep the pipe cleaners in, the longer the curls will last. So start at the bottom of your lock and twist as you go up towards the scalp. You're not going to start up at the top at the scalp. You're going to go all the way to the end of your lock and start there. And then you want to wrap as tightly as possible without it being painful for your client or for yourself if you're doing this at home. This is a great at-home style as well. Make it tight where it's not slipping, it's not sliding, it's not loose. If you start seeing the lock unravel off of the pipe cleaner, you need to undo it and go back and do it again. It should be tight and secure. So I make the loop at the bottom of the pipe cleaner to fold at the bottom when you first twist the first 2 twists of the lock around the pipe cleaner, and then you twist going all the way up, and then the remainder of the pipe cleaner that's sticking out, you use that and you secure it and wrap it around and kind of fold it in so you don't see it and where it's not poking into the client's head. Okay, that's very important, because if your client decides to keep the pipe cleaners in for a week or two, you don't want it to become painful when they're sleeping at night, and you don't want the pointy edges of the pipe cleaner to stick into their scalp. So don't put it right up on the scalp. Kind of leave a little space, maybe a few centimeters away from the scalp, and make sure you wrap it around the lock itself so that it's not poking towards your client's scalp. That's a huge thing with the pipe cleaners, and it may cause your client to take them out sooner than necessary if it becomes painful, you know? So that's just my little recommendations. Those are my tips. Pipe cleaners are great at home style. Like I was saying, you could do this at home on your own hair without a retwist, just by following these techniques here. You can find these pipe cleaners at any crafts or goods store like Michael's or Hobby Lobby. You can order them on Amazon, Walmart, anything like that. They're not hard to find at all. So just get a big pack, practice, play around with them. Twist the top of it about 3 or 4 times so you get that loop on the end, and then you use that to secure at the bottom of the lock. As you twist up, you want to make sure it's as snug as possible, so you might have to even scrunch them down if you're running out of space on the pipe cleaner like I'm doing right here. So go ahead and roll until you get up to the top, and then that's it. That's how you got your pipe cleaner curls. These curls last for a long time. They're beautiful. No extra product is needed. Just do it on damp hair. You never want to do it on dry hair. So if your hair is dry, go ahead and spray or mist with the Houston Lock Fairy Magic Mist. Oil your scalp, and that's it. Here's the complete style on my client. They look absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, and they look better over time.